Hello, baseball fans. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for some more MLB The Show with our White Sox season in full swing. We are now 3-6. Let's hop into the feed here and have a look at what's going on here. I did have a look at our lineups and our roster, pitching rotation, and all that good stuff. So the pitching rotation, I did make a change here. Mike Vassell is going to come in and pitch instead of who's the fellow we had there, Jonathan Cannon. And it's not that Jonathan Cannon is out. I'm just going to give somebody else another crack at it, and that's what you do. I'm going to give him a crack at a starter if he fails the position. So all the other guys are pitching good, but I mean, the same thing will be them. They'll be on the bubble if they don't pitch well. Like I said, I got Mike Clevenger on the bubble. He's available to be traded for or traded with, and we did discuss that in another video, what we were thinking about doing with him. So I may go ahead and do that in this episode. I'm going to look at that trading block just to double check, because things can change like from game to game pretty quick. So all right, so the Blue Jays, Garrett Clevenger, we knew he was on the list. Red Sox, they got a starter up there. Egan Akin. Okay, so this is somebody new. It looks like that they got on their list now that they put on the bubble. 2.7 ERA, 16 stamina. He's not a bad reliever. The only problem is he only got 3 pitches. So I'm not interested in guys that have 3 pitches. I just think batters could figure them out too easily. So they're only, like, to me, just a 1-inning pitch kind of guy. And you need a couple of fastballs, and then you want to get to your next guy, or you just need somebody in there that is warm. Throw a few pitches until the other guy you want in the game's ready to go. So Red Sox starter. Yankees. Oh wait, no, we were heading backwards, right? This is all Giants. Tyler Rogers, he's a reliever. 5.2 million though. 4.8 million. Okay, I think the guy we were looking at before for the Padres is no longer on the block, because I'm pretty sure it was a Padres player we were actively and possibly seeking. Yeah, it was Andrew Morgan and Luis Patino. And I'm noticing that guy's not even on the block anymore. They've substituted this guy instead, Jason Adam. Yeah, he's worth a lot more money and stuff. I'm not interested in that. So Dodgers, have a look here. 11 million. Wow, that's a big change. Michael Rojas. I don't have too many Rojas on my team, or too many guys with the same name, same sort of name. There's a relief pitcher here. He's 34, 1.5, Gravelman. Jojo Romero. We were looking at this fella. 2.3 million. So he could still be a possibility. Pirates. He's a starter. Deep potential though. Wow. Why the hell couldn't he be converted into a reliever, or to be also used as a starter? Have kind of like a two-way type of player. He goes to arbitration. Maybe that's why they have him on the bubble, because they're projecting him to get better and they don't want to pay him. It's just my guess. I need to make note of this in my book, because I'm not going to pull this off right away, because I did say I was going to give the community that follows my videos a chance to weigh in on the trade, and I'm kind of pre-recording ahead in advance, so I don't want to go ahead and pull trigger on this until maybe possibly I get some feedback on it. So let's just make a note that the Pirates have Johan Edo available. And let's just go into the trade screen because I just want to have a look, because the guy I was going to be offering would have been Mike Clevenger. All right. They think they should be getting more than that. So they're not going to take this deal anyway. So that's something that won't be, yeah, that won't be on the block. Can't do that one. Let's cross that one off then. That off our books. Tyler Rogers, Jason. Yeah, it's too bad the player that we had there changed. I mean, they still may do a trade with us for that guy, but he was on the block and now they took him off. So makes me wonder if his stats bounced back a little bit, got a little better. Joe Romero, he's still a guy that we were looking at. So Cardinals. Let's have a look though at that deal. Because I mean, I was looking at it, but I mean, would they take it? Okay, we're definitely interested in this deal. All right, so they would be interested, and they maybe possibly have a second player on here. We could squeeze out of them in relievers. These guys are all of them are too old. Well, this guy's pretty good. Yeah, they'd still take that idea. I'm gonna make note of these guys instead. So I do need relievers. I mean, and at 23, that guy, he could develop into something more. See potential. Yeah. So I will make note of that one. Nick Kappa, second baseman. You know, I was looking at this fella too, but he's a starter. Really. Right fielder, center fielder, other starter. Those didn't offer anybody up. Seattle Seahawks. Eight. And Astros. 8.7. Hunter Harvey. 77 overall. 4 pitches. Free agent after this season, so he wouldn't be worth bringing in. Tigers. I was looking at this guy too, but I don't think he's got enough cut in the mustard, really, to be honest. So Trevor Stepan, Guardians. D potential 2.5. He's in the price range. I got 3 pitches though. Yeah, and then we're back to us. So anyway, I'm going to make new note of that one. And let's have another look at the trade talks again. Let's go back to Cleaver. Let's go to Padres. So the other guy we were looking at was this guy here. We were going to trade him for Mike Clevenger, and there was another guy that was on here as well, part of their relief staff. Lewis. This guy, Louis Patino. Okay, they're still interested in doing that deal. So even though those guys are no longer on the block, uh, we'll still do that deal. I don't know why they took this fella off, but I mean, I like this guy because he had, like, he's a left-hander. Maybe it's because he pitched 3 innings and he didn't let up a run. But he's got 5 pitches. I like guys with versatility. Really do. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. All right. So our next game here is against the Guardians. Let's move forward. 3 for 6. New jerseys. Wow. Road for 1970. Wow, look at them. Blue for 1967. We gotta say we played with each one of them, so let's pick that one. And this is in Progressive Field, home of the Guardians. With that. And Burke is our pitcher. I did rearrange our starting roster. This does match the last game that we played in the regular preseason. This roster lineup here. So Kyle Keel. We go with Lee. Swap up Corey Lee, and we'll go with that. And we'll head on over to the field to see what the announce team has got to say about this game. And hopefully us as the player will have a much better game and be able to do something against the Guardians. I need to pull ourselves up here. And I have seen that MLB The Show 26 is out. It is available. It's 90 friggin' clams, though.
It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
But we're going to finish the season out in this first, I think. And then maybe by the time this season's done, maybe there'll be a price drop in the game. We can have a look at it then. It's probably still essentially the same game, though. I haven't even looked to see what new features they're focusing on. I hope they've done maybe a little bit more in franchise mode. It's a big mode for me. I don't really play those other ones or really play online with any other players.
The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates.
This is a brand new stadium,
so just
is
about
it?
set now.
Okay.
Today's starting pitcher, Luis Ortiz. What do you have on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers.
Look at those blue unis. How do you like them?
Dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound.
Michael Tuckman.
Good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this
year. 4 for 5 against the Guardians.
But I tell you
so he hits well against these guys.
For me, and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Oh, I don't know if that'll drop in, though. But this is nice. I'm kind of liking that instead of preseason now, we're getting to see some of the other stadiums, which is nice.
We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing. They can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And he takes it himself for the out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, another golf
ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and Benintendi is
and we're going pitching.
That is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Sean Burke. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the
We got
first.
nothing on him.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Obviously a guy who makes good contact,
Four-seam
hits for average.
fastball.
But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today.
Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Nobody there that I
And now the
jumps
rookie
out at me,
second
except for
baseman.
maybe Bo
He's coming
Naylor,
off a
who's
three-hit
in
game
the
Sunday's
last
series finale.
place position for batting. Four-seam fastball.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Let's start with a curve here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit
Yeah,
late on
checking her
that
for
0-1
holes.
breaking ball.
I don't need
0-2
my guys
hole
to
now.
that.
He's going to have to shorten up,
Circle
tighten things up
change.
if he's going to have a good at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Got her.
And
Nice
Benintendi
catch.
able to make the grab. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Jose.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Circle change.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm
Little
action.
ball.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Circle change.
Missed with a
The
changeup.
wrap.
2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet,
Yeah,
but
we're
you've
gonna
got to be
pitch it
ready
now.
to
It's gonna
hit
be
one
high.
because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Do the four-seam fastball again. Do it high, I guess.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Guardians go down in order. We played an inning, no score. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Ortiz back to work.
Oh,
And a swing and a
baby.
miss. Ortiz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
What? Yeah, no sun at all in this game. It's just kind of overcast.
And 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Got lucky there. That could have been called a strike.
And that just misses. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned
For
that
me,
ball.
that is
Andrew Vaughn
that's
now.
exceptionally true. Oh,
Swing and a miss
oh,
and a
oh,
slider.
oh.
0-1.
Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Ball 1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Yeah, it's
I
neat.
would grab another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's
Pitch
one of
better
the
from this
hardest
side
things.
of the plate.
But when you
Pardon
see
me,
a pitch out of
hit.
the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember.
Against righties
I can't
anyway.
hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Yeah, I like a left-handed hitter against a right-handed pitcher.
That one missed. No score here in the second. Throw to first. Robert dives back in. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh,
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
way out in front of that.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Yep. Taking another one.
Here's Corey Lee.
Gotta be disciplined in this day and age. Oh,
And that one fouled
look
off.
at Chippy.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, just see that fastball by him elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh,
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
still behind on it, I think. The up cam.
Here's Josh Rojas. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 2.
Is bus.
0-2.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ah,
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back to Cleveland. Singing, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated
Or
Detroit in the
seeing
ALDS
fastball.
before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So
1-1.
close. What a player.
Slider.
Burke ready to fire now. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And
Circle
here is
change.
Will Brennan. Just
Inside.
off the inside edge.
Circle change again.
That
No,
misses,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty.
We're seeing fastball.
Inside. And it's 3-0.
Curveball.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Circle change.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball.
Brennan
1
leads
strike.
off first with
Curveball.
1 away. Runner on the move. There's the ball.
Throw.
Throw there. See?
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good
Slider.
pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one
Burt,
out, a
settle
runner
in.
on third can come home
We're
all
seeing
sorts of ways
fastball.
now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert makes the play. Runner tags from third.
A sacrifice
The
fly.
run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't
Four-seam
overcomplicate
fastball.
things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly. He didn't want to give up that run, but he
Circle
did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Circle change.
And ball 1.
Circle change again.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
2 down,
Curveball.
bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball 2.
Outside low. 2-2.
Four-seam fastball.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
Full count.
Slider.
Swings
So
and
here's the thing.
misses.
They're called the Guardians
Slider
now.
got him for
And I can hear
strike
somebody in
3.
the audience
So they
banging
scratch
the,
across a run on no
drum.
hits, no errors, and no one. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Gabriel Arias.
Okay.
Check swing. He went.
Ah,
It's 0-1.
didn't go.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2. Outside.
Count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Definitely.
Pitch
1-1.
misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
He
zone.
hasn't really
That's 'cause
pitched
you're
anything in the
such a good
strike zone
sinker.
yet.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2-2.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line to left.
There we go.
Fair ball.
Number 2? No, it is not. He's just not fast enough.
Now batting.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Austin
One
Slater.
down. Austin Slater stands in.
Now
Cut on
that
and
will
lifted in the
be
air.
caught out.
2 away down. Benintendi up here. Grounded out his first time up. Just
Touchdown.
missed.
Oh,
Next offering is fouled back. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
yeesh. Oh,
Sharp
up the
grounder.
middle.
That's through for a base
Unless it's
hit.
up the middle, up the gap, I guess.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Robert swings through it for strike 1.
Crappity crap, crap, crap.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. 2 and 2.
50 pitches in 3 innings.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him.
He's getting the K's, though. I can't,
As we go to the last
fault him
of the
for that.
third.
I'm swinging at everything.
Brian
Four-seam
Rocchio
fastball.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Benintendi moving under it.
Nice
And there's
first
one
hit.
away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Cleveland on top.
Slider.
There's a strike.
Ball.
Next one in the dirt.
Seam fastball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Curveball.
That's off the mark, and it's 2 and 2.
Slider.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Circle change. Circle change.
The 2-2 on the way. In the air, left field. And
Nice second out.
Benintendi able to make the
He's
grab.
made
That's
2
out number
plays
2.
already.
So the Guardians lineup turns
Kwan.
over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit.
Curveball.
He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Slider.
Hit on the ground to short. Baldwin. Slings it across.
Yes, you're
That's
out.
out
Yeah,
number
there
3.
we go.
Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they
Nice. We are back at bat.
back here in Cleveland. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Oh,
Swing
too
and a
far out in
miss.
front of
Into
that.
the 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
So this guy's, most of his pitches are in the strike zone? I don't agree with
Fouled
that.
off, and they'll do it again. Outside
And, you
low,
know, the
and the count
question
is
is,
1
do
and
people
2.
come to the ballpark, watch them hit the ball, to watch them win? Or do they come
Slider misses outside.
watch the foul balls so that they can hopefully get a Major League Baseball, something that they
Cut
can
on and
catch?
miss, struck him
Shit.
out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Man, I'm making him look like he's an all-star
So
pitcher.
up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. He reached out a walk his first time. In the air, out
That's
towards
popped up.
left center. Kwan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
He's Quan.
Corey Lee digs in now.
Yeah, I
Struck
know,
out
that's-
swinging his first time.
Bad. That guy was up and then he was Quan. Yeah, that's bad too.
On
Right
the
up the
ground, right
line.
side.
The first.
Manzardo takes it
There
to the
we
bat,
go.
and he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
All right.
Bottom 4, so in now for Cleveland, number 70.
Four-seam fastball.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Let's throw another one of them fastballs.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Let's throw a slider.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Slider.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Here's Jose Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Curveball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Circle
you and I
change.
got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
First baseman.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1.
Four-seam
He grounded out
fastball.
in
I'm
his
getting
first at-bat.
tired, and I haven't even pitched 50 pitches yet.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Vaughn
One underneath of it. Got it.
nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting
Get some
started.
hits
Now
and
the third
let
baseman, Josh
our
Rojas.
pitcher get a rest.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Rojas, in his 5th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'm just giving this guy's, K's after K's.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
It's got to be a damn record.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. Tap foul at the plate.
There we go. There's a hit.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Everything came together for him.
Wow.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Mike Tauchman. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
I ain't running on that.
And the runner holds.
Maybe if the ball got past him.
White Sox down a
He's
run.
getting tired.
And that is out of play. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
White Sox down a run. That one ran inside, almost got him. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by
Get some
much right
walks
there.
now.
Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. 0 for 2 in this one. First off,
I don't know,
and it
they're
just
getting like
misses.
overconfident
Movement in the pen for
in him
the
or what?
Guardians.
Okay.
Hunter
They are
Gaddis,
starting
the
to
young
get people
right-hander, up and
throwing,
throwing.
so.
Herron warming up as well. Fouled off down the right side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
Freaking
As he
far
was
in
out
front of that.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's too low. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball left side.
That's going to be a double play for sure.
And that's 2.
Well, you got out of the inning. Wow.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here
Pushing
is
fastball.
Will Brennan. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches
Circle
are strikes.
change.
He's doing that. Could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
And the manager picks up the phone in the dugout. Makes a call down to the bullpen. Going to get Alcala, George Alcala, and Penn Murphy warming up in the bullpen.
And that one fouled off.
Slider.
And that one missing inside.
Curveball.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this
Nice.
one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now
Forcing
Nolan
fastball.
Jones. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. All right, Siggy, trivia time.
Circle change.
Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple
Circle
in the
change.
park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter.
Slider.
That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Swing at a ground ball. Sends it across
Better.
the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Nice. We're able to
For
get
the
that 5th
Guardians
inning.
there, they lead it 1-0. Hunter Gaddis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Benintendi goes after that one for strike 1.
Circle change, and I'm way out front, like just ridiculous. Oh,
Swing and a
stop
miss as he
swinging!
was late that time. Cleveland has some action going
Really
in
get
their
upset
pen.
at myself,
Cade Smith up and throwing. Steffen also throwing. And
This
that
guy's a
skips into there.
shitty pitcher. I don't like the way he throws the ball at all. Like
Next
it's a
offering
weird
misses down
wind
and
up
away.
and release. It's man, it is weird. I can't even watch the wind up. I gotta just look for the ball.
And that's down and away. Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Oh, that'll be
Swing and a
popped up.
fly ball, well struck left field. 1 away. So here's Robert now. A strikeout and a walk. Fouled off. He was late. That one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's
I
pitch.
struck
Tailing away
myself
from the
there.
hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Throwing that slider a lot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 out, space is empty. And now it's even up.
Still not getting the pitch that I'd like. There.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Hey, I gotta change my pitcher. He can't keep going under these circumstances, so I gotta bring in.
A new pitcher in the game, Jorge Alcala.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jorge? Okay. Slider.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Sinker. It's got a very slow delivery. Circle change. That's freaking gone.
Right field.
Homer.
And that one is gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Knew that the minute I heard it.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball.
Or seam fastball.
Now a chance for Bo Naylor. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
Circle change.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball 1 there.
We're seeing fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That's sinker.
Number 70, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Or seam fastball.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Robert hustles it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground
sinker
ball
again.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back.
Or seam fastball.
That one just misses.
Or seam fastball.
And it remains 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98.
Sinker.
But a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Circle change. Four-seam fastball.
Good eye right there. 2 on, 2 outs.
Slider.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Nice.
Welcome back. We're in
Man,
the
I gotta get
7th.
some
We have a new
hits.
pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Glad they
There's
switched
not much
pitchers.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Baldwin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
Bloody sidearm.
Next offering is in for
Are
a
you
strike.
kidding me?
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by
I
his
hate
back
sidearm
for strike
pitchers.
3. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee.
Top of the 7th.
Swings through the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike.
Nine the count again.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Naylor throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Pitch misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so
2-2.
tough to do.
Next offering is down low.
Sip, little drink.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
That's crazy.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
7th inning stretch. Four-seam fastball.
Alcala back to work. That one pushed foul.
Circle change.
In the air out towards right
I
center.
don't know. Nope.
Makes
got
the
it.
grab, 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Slider.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jones at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up
Four-seam
empty there.
fastball.
That's towards center. Robert moves under it. Makes
Catch.
the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Sinker.
In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody
Slider.
on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
Circle change.
Just missed.
Slider. No, the pitcher's getting tired. I don't need the coach to be telling me.
Foul ball.
Slider.
2 outs.
Full count.
Four-seam fastball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Got him.
The Guardians go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Stephan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the...
Go to the bullpen. Let's schedule him pitching next inning.
Ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Arias, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase preparing to come on if needed. Comes up empty.
These
That's
pitches
strike
at
two.
my damn feet. Look at this. Now you want to put it in the strike zone.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
I ain't giving him bloody credit.
One down, base is empty.
How many games I've won
Fights it
this
off,
season
you'll
is
see
through
another.
Simic. This is not good.
He dives, but
come
he
on.
can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
He
2
recovers.
down, base is empty. Austin Slater now at the plate. High fly ball, shallow right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Penn Murphy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Seam fastball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Sinker.
And
Ed
there's a
Murphy
ball.
on my team is a sidearm guy too. 4-seam fastball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Curve.
Ball.
Serve again.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
No idea what
That one
pitch
misses.
they selected
And
there.
that's ball 1.
Four-seam
Murphy,
fastball.
his 4th year,
Do this
30
again.
years old now, and he found his way onto the team
Ball.
after being claimed off waivers. Nobody out, runner at
Sure.
first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Sinker.
And that one fouled off.
Sinker.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at first with no outs here.
Slurp.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit.
4-seam fastball.
And a 3-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen
Seam
Quad.
fastball.
1 for 3. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude.
Seam
Maybe more than
fastball.
anything, it prevents teams from just...
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Are you
Touches
kidding me?
Down, that's a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single.
That shouldn't happen. That ball should have been caught in the outfield. I don't understand that. Four-seam
Here's the
fastball.
second baseman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Three nothing.
And here is Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikes. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Go to second, and he's safe.
Yeah, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second.
Are you kidding me?
The throw is over his head.
Joy's warming up.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sink.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Sink.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball.
And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles
Four-seam
up there. He doesn't take
fastball.
a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox.
Yeah, we're going to get shut out. Looks of it.
We're back,
Bringing somebody
and on
in
the
to get
mound
the
is the
save.
closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
No, come on.
Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go.
Yeah. Substitutions.
Right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other
That
and
was
saying,
our best player to take out, but he hasn't hit crap all day.
Up and in, ball 1. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first.
That's
2 up,
toast.
2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Vaughn in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Breaking ball inside and 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Clase is just 1 strike away.
2-2.
Outside. Now 2-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home.
They do.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food. everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton.
Well, guys, gals, anybody that's watching, I have no idea what to, should we shake up the lineup next game? I see. Crazy stuff. All right, let's sim through this date. Who's injured? Gus Farland. Sustained an injury, a fractured arm, 1 to 2 months. 60-day IRL. Injured reserve. Who's up next to pitch? Doug Sterling. Okay. I'm going to sim this one because the next one I think I want to play. It's a win. 7-4. Have a look, see who did what. Brooks Baldwin had a good game. So did Andrew Vaughn. I mean, the bats are starting to swing a little better, according to that. Okay, and then this game here, Mike Vassell, yeah. So this is the one I want to play because I want to be the one in control pitching for Mike Vassell because I put him into the rotation. So I want to give him a go and see how well he pitches. But that won't be until the next video. So if you're liking what I'm putting down, you got to make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my playthrough of MLB The Show. Until next time, everybody, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.